Welcome back to Slipstream Autosport. Let's go back for another track guide. We are flying at this week's track combination in the Toyota Vic Series. Coming over to turn one, just as we head above the hill. Braking in this particular track is going to be very tricky, but we want to do it at about 50%. Now, I've slowed down the video from your feedback so I can give you guys the most accurate inputs that I'm doing, and then later in the video you'll be able to see a full lap without any of me talking about it. Now, as we approach this particular corner, you need to be very mindful. The braking part in this particular track is not that much. 35 to 50% maximum, dropping down to 10% brake, but where you downshift, right? You want to downshift just before the apex and then get a clear exit coming out of this corner. Use all of the track, go all the way to the left. Now, when we approach this particular corner, we do it without any throttle on, but then we use the brake to pull ourselves in to the right-hand side. Line this up perfectly. If you do this right, you'll be able to do a flat out. It's going to take you a couple of times to get used to it, but flat out through here. As we approach one of the most critical components of the lap time, because here is a big straight coming up afterwards, we want to downshift into first. You want to hug the curb but not touch it. Hug the curb hard on the accelerator coming out of here. Straighten the wheel now into first, into second. Now we go into third. Now we're lining up for the final corner. Now, as I was practicing for this particular corner, I was doing it in fourth because it feels pretty good, but the correct gear to be in is third through there and quite aggressive on it. Now, the trick for this particular corner to gain a lot of lap time is very minimal braking. Like, we're talking about 25% brake. Line it up, very tiny movements of the steering wheel, a little bit of tapping on the throttle, but then as soon as you can feel that the car is going to make it, hard on the accelerator. Now, at this point, you will think that the car is not going to make it, you're going to crash into the wall, but look at how close we go to the edge. You need to be right on the edge to get a 1 minute 4 flat. Enjoy the lap.